Yeah, y'all see it. We going 2 for the day, big baby. Hold on, we gotta start over here. Almost forgot about it. Google it for the main one. For the main one.
That looks so good on the camera.
Yeah. No, what's good, everybody? So, JoJo gonna go ahead and walk y'all through what we gonna be doing today, whatnot, what have you.
Okay, so at the beginning of every year, we always go through our goals for the year, and we set our expectations for how we want to perform, how we want to grow, business wise, personal growth, whatever. We always just kind of go through and I think it's time for us to kind of evaluate because it's way past mid-year.
Yeah.
We are almost in September. This year has just flown by. So much has changed. So much has conspired this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'd be good for us to just kind of make sure that we just have knowledge of each other's goals so that we can support each other and just, be that accountability partner.
Mm-hmm.
And just so for us in our own personal space can just know things that we need to work on and push toward, because I feel like I kind of lost my way with my goals and I really wasn't and I was at the point where I was looking at my goals every day. Mm-hmm. And so I knew exactly what I had to do, exactly what I was working on. And now I'm so busy with other things. I'm doing so much for other people that I have kind of put myself on the back burner, and it's time to put myself on the forefront. So we're going to go through some of our goals that we have, mm-hmm. that we want to accomplish before the end of the year. Or, by the end of the year. By the new year.
I'll tell you guys something, man. So, nobody did it, but I'm constantly always going over different things. Writing things down, man. That planner, I gotta make sure I get that doggone planner. That thing is full of
Where'd you get that planner?
Of some backlogs. Which one? Because there's like 3 of them over there.
Probably any one of them. Who got it?
I think it was Mary.
Y'all, Mary is a nobody.
Y'all, I actually got a surprise for you guys.
There's no surprises. There's no surprises.
We're gonna bring that thing out a little bit later on and whatnot. But man, when I tell you I have a long list of things, and this is not even the tip of the iceberg of things that I want to get done before the end of the year. I am one of those people that I do like to put a lot on my plate because I know, I'm capable of a lot. I always talk about, my body is a machine, my brain is a machine, and this thing is like the Energizer Bunny, man. It just keeps going and going and going. And I never like to put a cap on anything because let me tell you something. I done did some things that most people couldn't even freaking dream of. So again, this is just a small portion of things. But one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to set up my Airbnb and get everything prepped and ready for that. Are we doing like one at a time, or you wanted to?
We can tag team.
All right, go ahead.
Get a little comfy. Okay, so your Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And that's by the end of the year.
Yep.
Okay. So let's kind of just talk. Where are you in that process? Do you have your steps down?
Absolutely. So with this Airbnb, I've already set up stuff on my email. I still got a few more things that I got to do with that. I know exactly where the land is that I want to get it. I have to reach out to, I want to say 3 different relatives. They say you're supposed to have at least 10, but right now I got about 3 that I've already had my eyes on or whatever. I'm gonna reach out to them and try to talk them down to about 5 or 10% of what they're asking for, and get that property, and like I already spoke to you about, actually go ahead and putting a shed up on those locations. Like I gotta level it. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into like prepping land, and I've already written down all of that stuff. I got all that stuff written down, like a step-by-step process, how much money I'm gonna need, all of the things that I'm gonna need as far as what do they call it, man? Permits and licensing and all of that. I got all of that stuff written down. The exact same thing that I did with my car, I do that with everything, man. Step-by-step process of everything I'm gonna need for that. And then as soon as my box will get here, then that's another one though. Yes.
Okay, so obviously one of my goals need to be a little bit more detailed. I have not taken the steps to actually I have not taken the steps. Like I wrote it down. I thought that was good. I thought that was good just to write it down. Okay, so one of my goals for this year was in regards to like a house or something like that. I wanted to save $20,000. You know, and just have it for a down payment or whatever. So in regards to that, I calculated all my bills, all my expenses. I calculated how much I make, and how much I would need to save out of each paycheck in order to accomplish that. So,
why 20,000?
I just feel like that's the number for when, if anything comes up, I feel like, oh, I know why. Because I think you have to have like so much down in order depending on the type of loan that you have, you don't want to have to pay that private insurance or whatever. Yeah. And I want to make sure I've got something to kind of cushion so I can be like, hey, I don't want to have that. And plus, I don't want any disappointments. Disappointments in regards to I'm not holding up my part. So if they say, oh, well, you need this much down or whatever, I'm gonna be like, okay, I got that, and be comfortable. Yeah. But of course, I did some of these goals before we got together. So, but for the most part, every paycheck I have actually moved something over and putting that into another account. I was just moving into my savings, but you know, you're checking in your savings, and all you gotta do is hit a button and move that money over. So I actually I connected my banks. Yeah. So I got a bank account that I don't use, and that money is not touched. Like it goes in there, and I want to meet that goal. I want to hit that goal.
You're good, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so me, it's I got the word YouTube, and then I actually drew an umbrella, right? So it's a lot that pretty much goes into YouTube. It's a lot of different businesses that you can have out of YouTube, and the main thing being the amount of channels that I have on YouTube, which I think I counted about 7, I believe. Getting the main channel, and then you got Katie's Empire, which is this channel right here.
Katie and JoJo.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get around that. The real estate channel, GQ Real Estate, Katie and JoJo, Katie's Tesla, the Truth Podcast, and I have 2 channels that I'm basically blanking out right now. I don't want anybody to know about those channels just yet. Let's just say those channels are really, they're gonna hit a certain type of market, and I already know they're gonna take off. I'm expecting with these channels, like Katie's Empire, it got about 8,000 subscribers in less than a month and some change. With these 2 channels, they're gonna get 10,000 subscribers in less than 30 days. I already know that's gonna happen. So yeah, getting paid off of those channels, man. I need to get those channels up to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. That's every single last one of them. And then let me see. And I already actually have a plan of how I'm going to reach every single last one of those goals, which is pretty much right around the corner, man.
Okay, awesome. I will say the channels have been taken off. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, for liking our content, for sharing our content, and for comments as well. So we definitely appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Another one of my goals is I wanted to start taking time each week to spend with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Just picking a day, like her and Patsy, whether it's us having breakfast or lunch or something. Or I think when I started, we was doing like the yard sales.
Yeah.
But then stuff just kind of got busy. So just making sure I'm making time for my family.
Absolutely.
And being more inclusive with them. So I definitely need to do better with that. Definitely need to get better with that and start implementing that better.
That's dope. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not put anything about family on there. That definitely should be up there. Probably like the second thing, right behind like health and fitness. Health and fitness, I did two. Probably the most important things I forgot to put up there. But yeah, definitely health and fitness, man, because you know you are your health, and at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because nobody else will. And then yeah, definitely seeing my family more. Again, those are two things that I didn't have up there. I wish I would have put up there. But my next one was actually my boxable, my first boxable unit. I actually have a prime location of exactly where I'm going to put that thing, and I've actually already been in contact with the realtor for that. But yeah, as soon as my boxable get here, man, we're gonna go ahead and put that thing into play. As far as the foundation and everything, getting that stuff set up, prepped, and ready for that boxable. So as soon as it's ready to be shipped, like when I tell you guys, I have everything down to a T of how much it's gonna cost to ship, how long it's gonna take to get here, the company that I'm going with, everything has been mapped out to the T. But yeah, the next one is the boxable.
Awesome. Now I will say, last year, was it last year? No. It was either last year or the year before. I think maybe it was last year. You put your goal as you want to spend more time with your family. And you have done that. You've done that. Okay. I would like to get my channel monetized. My JoJo Lavazier. I put it down there. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. And that's just me just kind of contributing, I guess. You know, in my own way. And it's also just putting into play your strategy. What is it? Is that it? Your strategy?
Oh yeah. One of my strategies.
So I can use your strategy and try and see how I can get that up. So.
Absolutely. So the other things for those channels, I want to get like merch and stuff for those channels. Get all those channels finalized. To be honest with you, I feel like I still kind of did some things backwards with those channels. Like I feel like I should have set up the foundation and everything before, but I was so anxious to see, you know, if I was going to be able to get certain numbers or whatever. So really want to focus on, I really am going to focus on getting all those channels up to my standard when it comes to everything. Dang, I think did it go?
Yeah, it does.
Crap. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video real quick, Jerry. You got to do
I think the last one is kind of a mix. So when you were talking about health, from a health standpoint, I just need to get back to where I was in January, February. Yeah, and make an effort, whether it's me getting up at 6 a.m. and doing something, or just making sure I'm more active and more mobile. Because right now I'm sitting in my computer 8 to 5, and I'm like sitting in my bed and not really doing much unless I go fix a sandwich if I remember to go eat. So by the end of the year, I want to be under, you know, we'll say 199. We'll say 199. I think that's a healthy feat for me. So drinking more water is also included in the health. Drinking.
So
water.
why a number? You know, anytime you say a number, I always wonder why you put a number on it.
I just know how my body performs at a certain weight. Because any weight I can maintain, but I just want to I just kind of threw it out there just as a motivation tactic, just so I know, so I can break it down when I do my goals. So if it's $199, then I figure out, okay, well, how much would that be each week, or you know, what I need to change in regards to how I eat, or you know, the exercise that I'm putting out there in order to obtain that. So it's not necessarily the number, it's just being in a healthy place. Because there's been times where I've been 20 pounds up and 20 pounds down and looked exactly the same. But in one instance, I had more muscle, in another instance, I had more fat. And I could, just from a health standpoint, you can feel the difference when your body is not performing the way it should be. So,
gotcha.
It's really about just being healthy and mobile.
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
I know I need to get, part of being healthy and mobile is not having excess. And I just feel like, well, I don't know. I don't want to say, but.
All right, yeah. I had a credit score on here of 780, and then work on some clothes and shoes, as far as like some professional looking clothes and shoes and whatnot. But yeah, that's about it, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up because we actually have some other things that we gotta take care of before the night is over with. I gotta get organized because I have an extremely busy day tomorrow. It's gonna be an extremely busy 2 days, these next 2 days. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Y'all be blessed, be beautiful. Peace. All right.